Welcome back to Green-HillGaming, where I share my passion of once again playing some more season. But as always, and more importantly, look at me, I'm an elf bean. Fantastic costumes you can get in season 3. So I'm going to start it to the shop. So I already have the elf costume, the entire costume. I have a Santa. Did I equip that Santa hat? Background thingy majiggy. Did I equip it? The nameplate? I didn't know. So that's in the regular items. Parrot. It's a costly though, isn't it? And hello to my first and lovely viewer. Welcome to Green-HillGaming. How are you keeping? Once again, you're very welcome to the live stream. Hope you enjoy my Fall Guys Season 3 live stream. I get a watermelon name plate. Not too festive, not too wintry in the regular items. You know, this is Season 3. After all, Season 3 has the theme of winter and Christmas. You know, winter and Christmas go hand in hand, so that is the theme of Season 3. So as you can see, as part of that theme, you will get costumes like elf costumes in the store every now and again. So I suppose they will be in the featured items section, and then the regular items. I suppose it's pretty self-explanatory, isn't it? I didn't really notice that. So yeah, so the top half of the shop is your featured items. They would be, so all wintry and Christmassy type items will be there. And then regular items are, well, they're regular items really. Nothing is tickling my fancy bone in the regular items. Although, you know what, I don't know, will I get a tomato? Because that's 13 crowns, like, that's a lot of crowns. I actually might get this, but I won't equip it. Still have a lot of crowns left. Scout. That doesn't really do. Oh, that's a legendary. Hold on a second now. Stall the beans now. I think I already have a top half legendary costume, so I'm not going to get that. I will have to double check that there now. And then I swear to God I'll get stuck into some gameplay then. So don't worry about that. Gameplay is coming up. Yeah, I know for a fact that I have a legendary upper. Where is it now? There it is. Good thing I didn't. The reason I don't want to buy 2 legendaries right now at the moment. There's a trophy if you equip a legendary. I think it's like you have to equip like a legendary upper and lower. I think a pattern and color as well. So I don't have any of those right now. Okay. Enough of that. Let's actually I'm going to see, and I swear gameplay is coming up. I just want to see what's next. So I'm currently level 3, so for level 4 we get some stockings. What's the next costume? Aha, snowman. So at level 6 I'll get the snowman bottom, and at level 9 I'll get the snowman top. You think it would start with top and then bottom? Okay, it's time for some gameplay now. I have chosen Winter Knockout because I think what it means is this playlist is for you all Season 3 all the time. I think that's what it is. Self-explanatory, because all the games that you would expect, all the stages from Season 3. Because not only does Season 3 include you know, brand new costumes, cosmetics, it also features brand new stages. And again, all with the theme of winter and Christmas. wonder would season 3 be the season where I finally get a live win. I'm doubtful. Navigate the flashy obstacles and race to the finish line. Sounds good to me. The amount of elk costumes is hilarious. I see a few players have reached level 6 and 10 already. As the stage is absolute carnage. See the lads are taking a little shot up there on my road. Then again, oh crap. I'm just realising that yesterday when I played the stage for the first time, I thought you actually needed to stay on those. Connection lost or was unstable, please try again. I think that's actually on my end. Possibly. Then again, I'm looking at my stream right now and it's going fine, so I don't know. I've been having issues with my broadband recently. Virgin Media. I will say names. Virgin Media. A right shower of gobshites is what Virgin Media are. Imagine having trouble with your broadband and being a loyal paying customer for years, even before they were Virgin Media, before they were UPC, when they were Chorus, even before Chorus NTL, the original Chorus. I have been a loyal customer of them. Imagine having issues with your broadband and inquiring about possibility of getting a new modem with better broadband. And considering I'm actually paying an insane amount of money, new Virgin Media customers would be getting far faster broadband than me for far less. Imagine making them aware of that and them saying to you, oh well, what we can offer you is an upgrade to your TV package. What the hell's my TV package got to do with my broadband like? So basically, the solution they gave me was the only way that I can get a new modem and faster broadband is to get a new TV package. Imagine that. That's like going into Penny's and Penny's, by the way, is a clothes shop in Ireland. It's like going into Penny's and saying, I bought these shoes yesterday, but they're not very comfortable. Oh, okay, sir. We can offer you this nice scarf. I'm like, what the fuck, like? That's what it's like? That's what it's like? Right, what's this stage? This is the same one, okay. I don't mind playing the same stages over and over again. I actually want to, that's exactly what I want. I mean, these are brand new stages. I want to play these stages. It's not really a shortcut, this is where you end up and you fall. Sorry. Always go this way. Is this meant to be the easy route, the hard route? Because if it's... I don't think it's that, isn't it? Shit. Oh god. Jesus Christ, what the hell? Oh! Can you believe I didn't even notice the big fan in front of me? Can you believe that? The big fan is making a big cameo in season 3. Qualified, hopefully there'll be no disconnection at this time now. So I'm actually, it's actually season 3 of all items. sticking with it. Sticking with Fall Guys. At the very start, when I first played this game, this is my kind of battle royale. This game just clicked with me instantly. It's because I grew up playing platformers. I feel right at home playing platformers. I don't have to worry about building. I don't have to worry about aiming or anything like that. I didn't grow up playing shooters. Definitely didn't grow up playing games like Fortnite. So yeah, I'm right at home playing Fall Guys. Season 3 already. I noticed the seasons go by far quicker in Fall Guys compared to Fortnite. Not too sure about PUBG and Apex Legends, but I think that's actually good. Like, I don't like when wouldn't like a season to drag on too much. Like, you know. Ski Fall. Oh, this is the one where you're jumping through the holes. It's actually kind of annoying, now, to be honest. I would have loved that this game had come to the Switch. But if Among Us is coming to the Switch, I don't know anything about Among Us. I just know that it's free on mobile, and it's like 4 something on Switch. And I know people will come to the defense of that and say it's because you don't get ads on the Switch version. On the mobile version you get ads, that's how they make their money on mobile. Here we go. What the hell? What's happening there? The stage is definitely the next big fans anyway. There's always one stage that will just wreck your head, like, and this is definitely one of them. Where am I supposed to be going? How did I jump in? I qualified. I don't even know what just happened. I don't even know how I qualified. I don't even know what the process of me qualifying was. What just happened? Okay. So yeah, Among Us. It was it was even Mighty Duck, the great Mighty Duck. He was actually hoping for a Switch reveal for Fall Guys. It's not going to be happening though for a long time, unfortunately, because they have come out, Devolver Digital and Playtonic Games. I think it's is it Playtonic Games? The developers anyway came out recently, and they said that they won't be porting this game to other consoles or anything. So because they want to support the existing community, they want to make sure that the game is running well on the platforms it's on, and supporting the community that's playing the games, instead of just using the money that this game make a quick, more of a quick buck by releasing it on other consoles. Which is actually good. I mean, I'm enjoying it on PS4, but it'd be great though if I could, like, you know, continue up my progress on the Switch. Like, I don't you know what Among Us is, and I'm not willing to pay money for something that's free on mobile. You know what I mean? So my only solution would be to build up some gold Nintendo points and use those points to God, Jesus Christ! Oh, what the heck? Oh, okay. Didn't realize I was. Nobody has qualified yet, you know, it's good.
Johnny Boy.
It is the legendary, the one, the only, it is Chad Middleton. I have to keep pausing that because every now and again people pretend to be you. It's so funny. They pretend to be, like, they'll be saying top of the morning, or they'll be saying Johnny Boy, and they'll be putting in the elbow cough and the whole lot. Oh crap, I didn't nail it. So, but it is the real Chad Middleton. Can the real Chad Middleton please be welcome?
I got no notification.
You got no notification, good old YouTube, huh? YouTube be acting up. How are you keeping anyway, Chad? How's the farm? You are very welcome to Green-HillGaming, man, as always. Oh, I like this. I'm going to equip this. And again, I don't know. I like the Santa hat looks better. I'm going to keep the Santa hat. But yeah, man, you're very welcome to my Fall Guys live stream. Did you notice I shortened down the name of this game? I know the official name is Fall Guys Ultimate Knockout, but it's just easier to call it Fall Guys, really, isn't it? I was just talking there before you dropped by the live stream that I was hoping that Fall Guys would actually be on Switch. I would prefer Fall Guys on Switch over Among Us. I know people are saying that Among Us is
doing fine. I'm
game.
Going to eat later on.
Glad to hear it, man. What are you going to eat? Everybody knows, you know, aren't I? Same here, man. I'm going to be eating in about, what's this? Did you know that you have 98% for Air Mobile with their promotions? Well, if only they could be that quick contacting people when the customer is experiencing issues. The world would be a greater place, wouldn't it? So Air Mobile is my mobile phone provider.
I need one more win for the weekly challenges in Overwatch.
Still haven't played it yet. I'm going to play it actually tonight at some stage. It looks fun, alright. I've seen a video popping up on the PlayStation Facebook page. It looks fun, alright. Yeah, I'm really getting used to these stages. I haven't even qualified to the final stage yet. I love the stages though. You do really get that Christmassy, wintry feeling instantly. And it helps when you're playing as an elf as well. Couple of snowmen.
Mine has a new penguin costume. I only need 1000 more coins for it.
Oh, go away. Who's got a penguin costume? Oh, go away. I don't play as her, but that's crazy. Penguin. What about, who do I play as? No. What about Bastion? What about, I forget his name. The guy with the midget, the hammer. Who has the turret guy, turret Viking, midget guy. What about him? Does he have any? Is he an elf? He'd be later, wouldn't it? One of Santa's little helpers. What about
yeah, they got costumes too.
Wrecking Ball. Oh, go away. Oh, I'm gonna have a look at that later on. Wrecking Ball. What about him? Roll hamster. Oh shit, how do I fall off that? Lad, did he stay still? What the hell? The game is glitched. The game is glitched. Fuck's sake, huh? Yeah, I must have an old gander at Overwatch now later on. I've played it for a while. I've actually gotten stuck into competitive. Would you believe? I was playing a lot of, I think when I first started off I was actually playing the Halloween challenges, I think. Or did I start off with quick play? I'm not too sure. But quick play and the Halloween challenges, the one about Junkenstein's Revenge. And I was mostly playing quick play, and I decided to give competitive a go. I was actually doing alright, like, to be honest with you, I'm actually doing, I think I have a gold rank at the moment. I don't know how many, there's different types of tiers, isn't there? But I seem to be doing alright, like. I'm enjoying it, like. I didn't actually think I'd actually be enjoying, I didn't think I'd enjoy Overwatch.
Guy has a Santa costume. Bastion has a present gift wrap costume. No holiday costume for the hamster. Emoji crying face.
It just would have been perfection, like if Wrecking Ball had holidays costume. I forgot for a second that you were American there, Chad. Holiday. I'm going to call it Christmas if it's all the same with you. Yeah, definitely going to get stuck into that now. Is it the same as Is this how it works, Chad? If I'm not mistaken, because I know I played a Halloween event. It's basically, is it the Christmas equivalent of Junkenstein's Revenge, like a Christmassy challenge thing? And then the more you level up, then you get loot boxes, isn't it? You get special Christmas loot boxes, isn't it? And then the more you open, then you will unlock those Christmas costumes, is it? Ah, that's perfect, Chad. Thanks for that, man. Thanks for that. It's my game now. We playing it later on.
There's a Yeti in snowball mode.
I think I've seen the snowball mode, right? Oh man, is it challenging though? 'Cause I know the Christmas one was insanely challenging. I actually had to get help from a fellow Overwatch player. You may know him. He goes with the name of Kirby with a knife. He's been playing Overwatch for a long time, so I thought he would be the person to ask. I asked him for a bit of advice, and I flew through it after that. Then he told me to go as I say his name already, the guy with the turret, and to stay in a certain corner of the screen. But I flew through it then, but I found it very, very difficult before that. Please tell me it's more of a fun experience than a challenging experience.
Yeah, the snowball isn't easy to hit players.
Isn't? Oh shit. Okay. I'll give it a go. See how I get on. If I get stuck again, I'll just ask Kirby with a knife. Man, this stage is glitched. Careful, I didn't even move. No, come on. Jesus Christ, these stages are actually quite difficult, to be honest with you. So you're saying that the snowball event is difficult? That's, how does it work then, like, the throwing of the snowballs? I presume it works the same as like you just aim and shoot, does it? I fancy my chances.
You get one shot and have to reload each snowball. Your ultimate will get you unlimited snowball for a limited time.
Oh, I like that. I can picture it already, man. Just going into an area full of enemies and just slaughtering them with snowballs. Can't believe I got that game for 20 €. I got it as part of the promotion, the sales promotion, when Nintendo were giving away the trial of it.
It's not too bad, I got a couple of kills. Just stick with your teammates and jump a lot.
Perfect teammates, they always let me down. They're useless cunts, I swear to God. They're as useful as a fucking knitted condom, to be honest. I swear every single team I'm put into, man, they just haven't a clue what's going on around them. I swear I carry my team, I swear, man, I carry my team like a bag for life. I swear, man. And they're so bad, man, they're little quality. It's a little quality bag. So bad, yeah. I come across good teams from time to time too. Do you play competitive, Chad? I'm actually not sure if I updated Overwatch, actually. Make sure it's updated, not before I play it. Nothing worse than when you want to get stuck into a game that's been updated, but you haven't actually updated it. Oh, Chad, I uploaded a video of Back Boy A Big Adventure, and I won't spoil it because it will take away the, praise of it, but it's really good. Absolutely loving that game. I'll just give you a hint. It centers around the soundtrack. It's a pretty big thing. pretty big game. But it's basically to do with the soundtrack of the game. I was playing it earlier today, man. I was blown away, man.
No, I tried it once. I got kicked out because they kept dying and said I wasn't healing enough.
Are you serious?
When they were across the map.
Are you serious, man? You have it on Switch, don't you? Same as me. That's never happened to me before, no. That's insane, man. I've had a fairly good experience playing competitive now, I have to say. There was a few times, right, where people left the team, and as a result of them leaving, I was kicked out. Which was like, how's that even fair, like? I don't think I'll ever qualify to the finals in this season. Why am I trying it though? I'm still leveling up. Slowly but surely leveling up. Yeah, you have it on Switch, don't you? We had a game one time, didn't we? So many games on Switch, man. It's unbelievable, like. I'm at the end of Control, which I'm absolutely loving. Now, it's a shame cloud gaming has such a negative stigma attached to it. It really is, because cloud Control cloud version it's a great thing, like, for Nintendo Switch, like. I mean, a game like Control on Switch, like, okay, like, it mightn't be the most portable experience because of, obviously, it has to be connected to the internet at all times, but still, like, it just gives Switch owners the opportunity to play a game like that, and next year they're going to be able to play Hitman 3, like, that's a positive thing, like. I know cloud gaming, it means you don't actually own your game, even though you're paying full price for it. I know that they can at any moment decide to end that service even though you've paid money, but that's optional, like. It's completely optional, like. It's just another way to experience a game, like. I mean, imagine if I turned around to you and said, oh, I prefer arcade gaming, it isn't the same. I mean, imagine somebody not buying a console because they prefer arcade gaming back in the fucking 80s. It's another way to experience gaming, like. It's completely optional, like. I don't know, I think cloud gaming, I mean, I was probably skeptical of cloud gaming, but after getting to the end of Control, and on the Switch of all consoles, like, if the Switch can handle cloud gaming, like, I mean, I don't know, I know every game is going to be different, every company is going to be different in terms of handling cloud gaming, but whoever's handling Control cloud version is doing a great job anyway, I can tell you that much right now. So that's dive as I'm jumping. Yeah, I'm at the end of cloud, anyway, or even cloud, the end of Control. I'm making good progress in No More Hate. What is happening with this stage? Don't please tell me. It's glitched. Chad, it's glitched, man, seriously. I'm telling you for a fact it's glitched. So, a lot of games to get around to play. Doom as well, Doom Eternal. You know, it's funny how I always kind of there's always something about playing a game on Switch that just kind of you'd always find one thing that kind of makes it a unique experience on Switch, and it's the strangest one for me. It's not even the fact that it's portable. Well, it kind of is the fact that it's portable. It's, you know, when you're reading the codex in Doom Eternal, the codex is all the
nice maneuvers.
Reading. Thank you. All the backstory of the game, like you're basically reading documents and text and stuff like that, character biographies and stuff like that, codex. So reading that on Switch is just a lot more comfortable because it's obviously right in front of you. So it is kind of connected with portability. But I suppose the greater part of the portability, I guess I know I was making my dinner, right? And in between, like, you know, stirring my spaghetti and fucking flipping my minced beef, sounds really weird. In between that, like, just being able to, like, fucking literally, like, you know, rip and tear, like, in Doom Eternal, like, in handheld mode. I don't know, I mean, I always liked handheld games. because you're up close and personal with the game, you know. I mean, I don't mind buying a game twice, whether I'm buying it again on PS4 or buying it again on Switch. Like, I just think it's handheld gaming is always a good thing, you know. So yeah, I'm enjoying doing the tournament, and I'm gonna get something out of the Switch version, and I'm gonna get something out of the PS5 version as well, which is coming soon. I hope that support adapts the triggers and actually please that would be that would be great. Stuff. There's some stuff. That would be fantastic. Ooh. There we go. Eliminated it. Yeah. There's actually so many. I still haven't completed Luigi's Mansion 3 on Switch. I forgot that Yoshi was actually a thing on Switch. Literally just completely forgot that was even a thing. Is it? What's the question mark? Is that actually on Switch? Yoshi. Man, there's actually so many games on Switch I get to play. But it is nice to pull out the Switch, you know, every now and again for a bit of handheld gaming. Oh yes, snowman. So right now I am half elf and half snowman. So I'm a snow elf. And that's one of the things I love about Fall Guys when it comes to the cosmetics and costumes, is you can really mix and match. You can't really, to my knowledge, can't do that on Fortnite. Fortnite you got a set costume. You like it or lump it, you know, it is what it is. Whereas in Fall Guys you can like mix up an elf costume with a snowman costume. And the best part of it all is the fact that it's all free. All these costumes are free, you earn them. I know I've done this before, but I'm going to do it again. For anyone who may be watching this stream and who doesn't really know a whole lot about Fall Guys and how it works. So basically what it is the more you play Fall Guys, the more fame you will earn. And the more fame, sorry, the more that you the more stages you complete, you will earn kudos, which is on the top right hand corner of the screen next to the purple icon. Those are your kudos, those are your in-game currency. So just keep that in mind. But also the more fame that you earn, the higher your level. And each time you reach a level on the season, you will unlock something. Including mint berry colour, 1 crown, snowman costume, holly and ivy pattern, and so on and so forth. Nameplates as well, candy cane nameplates. So those are the unlockables that you can unlock by simply just playing the game and leveling up. And as I said, the more kudos you get, which you get by completing stages. I think I lost a viewer because of my boring explanation of this game. I've done it like 10 times already. So with your in-game currency, your kudos, you can go to the store, and there's 2 parts of the store. There's featured items, which will have items specific to the season, and then you have regular items, which are basically just everything and anything. And you use your in-game currency to purchase them. So you can purchase the festive elf, which I had earlier, scout costume, tomato head, topsy bottom, watermelon nameplate. You can get all them. So you can get all them without spending a single cent. If you wanted to, the only way I'm going to put it is if you want to be lazy and you don't want to put the effort into playing the game, but you want these skins and costumes and items, then you can simply purchase kudos with real money, but it's completely optional. Then there is specific skins that are exclusive to the DLC stores, obviously require money. But I mean, like, if you like these costumes enough to pay for them, then knock yourself out. But there's a lot more costumes that you can unlock by simply playing the game. So that is how Fall Guys works when it comes to skins and costumes. Far better than Fortnite. I challenge anyone to disagree with me there. It is just done so much better. Chad, do you reckon that soon we'll get 100% cross saves in all games? I heard what they call it, like cross-platform progression. No, I think cross save sounds better. Basically, where the other way I have this is actually a good example to give now. The other way I have Doom Eternal on Switch, and I also have it on PS4 and soon to be PS5 when I upgrade it to it. In the other way, those games both log into Bethesda Net. Like, I actually got a couple of exclusive skins and rewards.
No, because of loot boxes.
Oh. You reckon there won't be any cross saves because of loot boxes? What do you mean? What do you mean? I'm a little bit lost here now with that one. Like the example I was given there now was Doom Eternal. Like, I have that on PS4 and I have it on Switch. And both of those games log into the Bethesda Net. So what if there was a way where Doom, like its software, Bethesda, basically used like Bethesda.net to kind of have cloud save files. So basically, like, you would like log into Doom Eternal on your Switch, you know, from your PS4, like go from PS4 to Switch, and just basically, like, you know, continue from where you left off. Like, that would be revolutionary, to be honest. And it's already done with a few games. I know one is your favourite game, The Witcher 3. That does it. Now that's a pretty handy feature, like, you know. I think they're making good progress, though. I mean,
People
first was
want cross progression on Overwatch, but Activision doesn't want to do that. They wanted to spend more for loot boxes.
But like, oh yeah. So like, they want you to start from scratch, like, yeah. No, but like, I don't know. It's not Activision being Activision, I suppose. The worst about Activision owning Blizzard. It's Activision Blizzard now, yeah. So that doesn't even have cross-platform play though, does it? But they're making great progress now, to be fair, like the gaming industry when it comes to that. Like, because they first introduced cross-platform play, allowing people to play, you know, games like Call of Duty with their friends regardless of what console that they owned. That was the first step in the right direction. But again, cross progression. That sounds better actually. Cross progression. Like Witcher 3 is one of them. It'd be a lot better enough if that became like universal in the gaming industry. I say it'll happen though, because there was a thing there that I didn't read the full extent to it, but like it's said that Nintendo, Sony, and Microsoft, they've all come together to create like a kind of a smooth online experience. So that's got to be a step in the right direction too. Like, oh, I see a gold. Ah, bastard. So this is like kind of a remixed version of Hoopsie Legends.
Dead by Daylight have cross-play but no cross-progression.
Yeah, see, it's funny, like, you'll have some games that will have cross-progression but not cross-play, and then vice versa, like, so it is kind of annoying, like, you kind of wish that had both, like, you know. deluxe version of Hoopsie Legends all the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very stressful, right? Ah, shit. Ah, I thought just stood there.
MK112.
Yeah, that has yeah, that has crossplay now, doesn't it? I think. I don't know how in that progression, but I haven't even made it past the second stage yet. Chad, that's unbelievable, isn't it? Keep going though. I'm surprised how the Phantom Disliker hasn't made an appearance yet on my live stream. That's what they're going to be referred to as now from now on, the Phantom Disliker. So it's nice that you can choose to play only in the Season 3 stages. Even though it seems to be holding me back from actually progressing, but it's fine. That's what Season 3 is all about, like, you know. Give me the full Season 3 experience, thank you very much. Chad, did you hear about Resident Evil Village? The ending has been leaked online. I don't know if it's actually a video of the ending or just somebody explaining the ending, but the ending has been leaked. It's all part of the massive leak at Capcom. Somebody seriously needs to do something about these leaks. I'm talking like legally. Like I think like there needs to be like criminal convictions made for these leaks.
No,
like,
what's the ending?
Oh, I'm not telling you the ending, man. I can't be doing that, man. I don't want anyone telling me that. I couldn't possibly. I know I was looking at a couple of leaks like early on, like, you know, but geez, I'm not going to go that far to the point of the ending. Oh my god! If you do come across something, please refrain from telling me that, please. Oh my god, I'd be snapping. But that's these leaks, man. I mean, because they're wrong on so many levels. I think for me, I would start with the fact that these leaks takes away the surprise of an announcement. Whether it's an announcement of a new console, whether it's an announcement of a new game, or whether it's an announcement regarding, like, you know, an update on that game's story or whatever it might be. These leaks take away the surprise.
I heard the rumor that Switch is getting Revelations 3. I don't know.
Yeah, I did hear about that alright. That could be that Resident Evil Hank game that got leaked. It was part of that massive Capcom leak. Some people believe that Hank is basically a kind of a code name, or as a mistype of hunk. So there's people believing that could be it. But it's strange. Revelations 3. Yeah, there was something about Revelations 3 coming to Switch, and that it had the Switch in mind. I know what it is. If it is happening, it'll be a bit like Monster Hunter Rise. You mightn't know this, but that's actually a timed exclusive to Switch. It's not exclusive to Switch. It'll be coming to other consoles. It's just coming to Switch first.
Battle Royale.
That's happening as well, oddly enough. I'd say what it'll be, Chad, is Damien, buddy, Resident Evil Battle Royale. Capcom League as well. So Damien, buddy, welcome to Green-HillGaming, man. How are you keeping today? You're very welcome to my Fall Guys Season 3 live stream. Hope you enjoy, man. So I'd say what will happen with Resident Evil Revelations 3, it'll be a bit like Monster Hunter Rise, where it'll be a timed exclusive to Switch, because that's what they probably meant. There was something about that that it was being made for the Switch in mind, or something, that it was like kind of built around the Switch. That's probably what they mean, like. It'll probably release first on Switch and then other consoles. Same as Monster Hunter Rise. I think a Resident Evil Battle Royale will be interesting. I've played a lot of interesting Battle Royale games now, so I wouldn't mind it. Like, you know, I played like a Mario Battle Royale, a Tetris Battle Royale, and all this, like. So it's it'll be interesting to see, right? Like, gotta get into the goal hoop. There was actually a good few Resident Evil games leaked, actually. But this, I swear to God, these kind of leaks like need to be stopped.
Nintendo paid $6 million for MH Rise.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, I was reading that today. I was shocked, man. I didn't even know about that. Nintendo, man, they're fucking good on them. To be fair, like, this is a kind of, well, at least they're not acquiring Capcom. You know what I mean? So, like, I will kind of give Nintendo praise there.
It's timed exclusive or something.
That's right, man. It's timed exclusive. Monster Hunter Rise is a timed exclusive to Switch, so it'll be on, I presume, PS5 and Xbox Series X, and possibly PS4 and Xbox One as well after it. So fair fucks to Nintendo for doing that. It's completely different to like Microsoft like acquiring an actual like studio or anything. I think it's a good thing to secure these timed exclusives, you know, because it basically means that more people will probably.
Give me a leak for Beautiful Joe, elbow cock.
First of all, I don't like leaks, man. Leaks need to be put an end to, because as I was saying earlier, it just takes away the surprise of an announcement. I mean, imagine like the surprise of watching a gaming event and GTA 6 gets announced, or The Getaway, or Silent Hill, or fucking anything, right? Imagine the surprise of not knowing and not even hearing about it, hearing no leaks about it, no reports about it. Just imagine hearing nothing about GTA 6 and then boom, the game gets announced. There's something very magical about a surprise of a game announcement or a console announcement, and I think these leaks just take away that magic, and it's not good. So that's where I would start in terms of why these leaks are wrong. But in terms of a legal way, it's completely wrong, because you're stealing a company's information and you're putting it out there. You're breaking non-disclosure agreements, you're breaking confidential agreements, you're just breaking the law in so many fucking ways, and I think that they need to be enforcing these laws a lot fucking more, like, you know, these leaks should stop completely. So from a gamer's perspective, like, it takes away the surprise announcement, and from a company's perspective, like, it's damaging their confidentiality and all of that.
Yeah.
So it needs to stop. Stop the leaks. The leaks need to stop. You have me hyped now for Revelations 3, to be honest with you. I'm actually thinking what kind of a game that would be. My guess is it's to do with Hunk. It might kind of explore kind of like Hunk's kind of like backstory a bit more. That's what it could be. Because Revelations, like, they've never really continued the story of Revelations. I know that there's a kind of a slight reference, a slight connection to Revelations 1 and Revelations 2 with a certain character, but it's not directly continued.
You also have employees giving out or hinting leaks to these people also.
Yeah, man, it runs deep, like, it runs deep. It really does, man. I know it's hard to put a lid on it, like, you know, in fairness to the gaming companies, it is hard to put a lid on these leaks, like, but if only something could be done more, like, you know, it's just fucking annoys the fuck out of me, like, you know. But it's just, yeah, I mean, another thing as well that these leaks do is they hype people up. We all heard the leaks about there being a new Silent Hill game. You know, whether it was Silent Hills or whether it was Silent Hill 2 remake or something Silent Hill related. And this guy has been saying for months now, oh, it's happening, you know, or forget the fact that it wasn't showing at the Game Awards, it's still happening. What that does is it hypes people up, like myself and everyone else. And we watch the gaming event and we expect this game to be announced because Billy Bob Joe on fucking Reddit said it was going to happen. And it doesn't happen. And we get angry. And the hilarious thing about it is people get angry at the fucking gaming companies. No, it's not very hard to get angry at Konami. They deserve people to be angry with them. Anyway, but they get angry at the companies. Come on, how come we didn't give us this game? You know, it's because
I am already level 20.
Ghost Magneto. Welcome to
Silent Hills
Green-Hill
TV series,
Gaming.
Elbow Cop.
Silent Hill TV series, I know, yeah. That would be interesting. There's actually, I think supposed to be there's an official third movie coming out, and there's also a fan movie of Silent Hill 2 as well. So, Ghost Magneto, how are you getting on? You're very welcome to the live stream. Level 20, you're doing fine, man. You're doing well. You're doing well. I haven't even qualified to be on the second stage yet. I don't know what the hell's going on.
Good you.
Good stuff, man. Good stuff. Not too bad at all, no. Thank you for asking. All the snowmen. Snow people. I'm still waiting for the Phantom Disliker to make an appearance on my live stream. Although I think the Phantom may have dropped their hood. Ah shit. Okay, I'm taking the shotgun. Ah, crap, where did I go down on? Chat, a question I have not asked in an extremely long time. Any breaking video game news for me? So I'm still waiting for you to tell me that there's going to be a full-blown Nintendo Direct happening, or that Super Mario 64 has been remade, properly remade, not repixelated or fucking whatever the fuck they did to the 3D All-Star? Yeah. I mean, it's great to have it on the Switch on the go, like, but God's sake, like, when I look at Spyro Reignited Trilogy and Crash Bandicoot and same trilogy, it's just quite nice to have a full-on remake, you know? Also, while we're actually talking about Mario, I think it's about time, and when I say new, I mean new in every way, like a fresh platformer in everywhere, in terms of the soundtrack, in terms of the gameplay, in terms of the presentation, every area, a new platformer. And if they can't do that, they need to just basically grab Mario and just shake him up, you know? No more like tedious soundtracks, no more tired and tested gameplay, different. And the reason I'm saying that is because I've been playing a lot of Sackboy: A Big Adventure, and I've never played Sackboy before. It was the very first time playing it, and oh, mint berry, a crip, thank you. It's just given me such a fresh platforming experience in every way. To me, the soundtrack is like the backbone of the game. I know it's kind of crazy because it's only music, but it's, yeah, to me, that's the backbone of the game. It's just so fresh. When I think of Mario and Sonic, it just feels so stale compared to Sackboy: A Big Adventure. So, I think that Nintendo need to go back to the drawing board and release a new platformer, or else just completely shake up Mario. No, to be fair, I know that Super Mario Odyssey did offer a very fresh experience in terms of the Mario series. It's mostly the 2D games. I know I'm basically repeating what I was saying yesterday, but yeah, I just feel like it's time for Nintendo to shake things up. Vince McMahon would say, back in the roster shake days. Mario needs to go to Monday Night Raw, basically. Just something needs to happen, something different needs to happen with that series, you know. I think they play it too safe, There's one person with a Halloween costume. That's fucking hilarious. Yeah, and I'm aware that I have not qualified beyond the second stage yet. I don't know why that is. I don't know if I'm not focusing enough, or is it these stages I still haven't kind of grasped these stages yet. Well, it could be as well because I have all the season 3 stages activated. They're probably stages that you would normally kind of reach much later in the episode. Yeah, so the games in this game they're called episodes, in case you're wondering. It's an episodic game, literally. Tomorrow, no Chad, we'll get to see Sephiroth.
Nothing really. Crisis got an update and Doom 1-2 got the 0 mods.
Oh yeah, seen that, yeah, there's a new fucking mod coming to Doom in 2020. What the fuck, man? That's insane. And it's a brand new mod, is it? It isn't something that released back in the 90s that they're only releasing, right? It's full on, it's a new mod, isn't it? Man, that is probably one of the biggest surprises for a game release in a very long time. I did not expect Bethesda to keep adding these updates to Doom 1, to a very old game. I just thought it was going to be, here's Doom 1, here's Doom 2, here's Doom 3, enjoy. I mean, if only Nintendo could do this shit, you know.
CD Red had an emergency meeting with their investors saying they're going to focus on fixing the game.
I'd say that was, I'd say what happened, I qualified, didn't I? What did I? I'm at the egg thing anyway. Do you know what happened there? No, Chad. I'd say the parent company of CJ Project Red, if they had one, their bosses, I'd say they called them into an office and said, hey, you want a fucking paycheck at the end of the week, buddies? They've got to fix this game. I think it's disgusting what they've done. I was actually reading their little apology yesterday, and they're basically saying, oh, we're sorry we didn't give you the opportunity to see how shit the game was, so you can make a decision for yourself whether you're going to buy it or not. That's basically what they were saying. They knew it looked shit on PS4 and Xbox One, but they refused to show people.
Yet new mods for classic Doom.
Oh, that's fantastic. That's another game now I gotta play tonight. Oh man, that's insane, man. But it's disgusting what CD Projekt Red are doing. So that's my take on it. I read their little apology, as I was saying, and that's basically what they're saying. They knew that it was going to look absolutely shit on PS4 and Xbox One, but they refused to show those versions. Instead, they were showing the PS5 and Xbox Series X versions of the game, and because that's what they were saying. They said something that they regret not giving players the chance to decide for themselves whether it was something they wanted or not. I'm sorry, but who wants to play a shit-looking game? Who wants to play a game riddled with bugs? I mean, seriously, what a disgraceful response, from them, But I think it's too late now. I mean, I think gamers are just going to buy a PS5 or an Xbox One Series X and it's better than that. I don't think you can save the PS4 and Xbox One versions of that game, you know. I said it the other day, man. I'll say it again, man. The second video game crash is on the way, man. Seriously. The first video game crash happened when game developers thought they could give somebody poor quality experiences, and if the players wouldn't notice, they wouldn't mind, and they still buy the games and still pump money into the game companies. And that's what's happening now with CD Projekt Red and Cyberpunk. Is they're releasing this crap quality game on PS4 and expecting people to be kind of okay with it. Oh, so look, it's COVID. Really? Yeah, fucking. How many years has Cyberpunk been in development? Really? COVID? Nah, doesn't work for me. Pretty shit excuse if you ask me. But the funny thing is, it's not even CD Projekt Red that are actually, they're not even blaming COVID. They're actually literally coming up there and saying, this game looked terrible on PS4 and Xbox One, and we apologize for not showing you how terrible it looked, so you can make a decision yourselves whether you wanted to buy it or not. Can you believe that? I mean, I admire their honesty. I'll give them that. But it's sickening. This would happen in the year fucking 2020, like, you know, it's, yeah. Gaming companies need to release, you know, a game of quality.
All versions are buggy, even the PC.
Well, even PS5 and Xbox
This was
Series X.
our only chance to try go against Rockstar.
And they absolutely failed miserably. Miserably. Completely miserably. Yeah, I've seen people actually mentioning...
Absolutely no chance.
They've got fucking no chance in hell, man, of going against Rockstar now. I've seen people write like, and they're like, oh, Rockstar, take your time now with GTA 6 because we've seen Cyberpunk. Take your time. Fucking 8 years. I mean, Jesus, it's the same fucking time it took for CD Projekt Red to make this fucking game. I mean, this is good. Rockstar are gonna love this. They're gonna love those kind of comments now, because they're going like, oh yes, we can milk GTA 5 even more now because the fans are looking at CD Projekt Red and saying take your time. I mean, I wouldn't mind if GTA 5 had released last year. Fair enough, take your time with GTA 6. But not when the fucking game has been out for the last fucking 7 odd years, however long it's been. The Rockstar are going to be loving this right now. Swear to fuck, man. GTA 5 would be milked right into the colonization of fucking Mars, man. Jesus Christ, man. But yeah, they definitely fucked up in it, trying to compete with Rockstar. Nah, they're fucked up. Like, there were two, like, the game was originally made for PS4 and Xbox One. And instead of ensuring that game was smooth and, you know, fun to play, they were like, oh, there's new consoles coming out. Let's make it on PS4 or let's make it on PS5.
Isn't it crazy though that there's many competitors in genres, but when it comes to competing with GTA, there's like none.
There's no significant,
LOL.
competitor when it comes to like full-on open world experiences like GTA, like not the open world genre, but just, you're right, yeah, there's very little games that you can compare to GTA, really, is there? Like, you can compare, like, you know, Battlefield to Call of Duty, you can compare Street Fighter to Mortal Kombat.
Pity, really.
Yeah, they definitely have the monopoly, like, Rockstar, like, when it comes to their Grand Theft Auto series. I mean, I know you can say Saints Row and stuff, but yeah, I see your point and you're 100% right, man. You're 100% right. There's actually very little that can actually, you know, compete. Because that's the big word there, is compete. You know, like in terms of how much money the GTA series has actually made. You know, so there's actually very little, if any, that can actually compete with Rockstar. But yeah, just Cyberpunk, man. CD Projekt Red, man. It's sickening. It'd make your stomach turn, to be honest. You can imagine coming out saying that, like, imagine coming out admitting that they knew. What have to do here now? Oh, this is the final fucking one, is it? No, it's not. I thought this was the final stage just for a second. But imagine admitting that they knew that the PS4 and Xbox One version was bad, and they were kind of like, oh, we're sorry, we didn't give players the opportunity to... I mean, who wants to buy a shit game, like? Like, what made CD Projekt Red think, like, oh yeah, the game looks shit, but I still buy it? I can't get over that, like. Man, what the fuck is this stage? I am not going to be qualifying in this stage, anyway. on the other hand.
Fans were sending CDPR death threats when it got delayed numerous times.
Damn, the death threats now were a bit much. In fact, they're not a bit much. I mean, death threats are just unacceptable. To threaten someone's life because of a product, because of a video game, is just... it's just wrong on so many levels. As far as people's frustrations, you know, for the game being, you know, for the game being continually like...
CD Red don't have Todd Howard.
Well, they're not
Honestly,
far away
it
from...
should have been delayed longer.
It should have been delayed longer. Like, forget, like, GTA 6. Like, forget, like, people coming up saying, oh, Rockstar, take your time with GTA 6. They've had plenty of fucking time. But instead they filled that time by milking GTA 5 on PS4 and now PS5. And they're yeah. I've exhausted myself talking about that. But what I would look at is I would look at games like Metroid Prime 4. You know, a game that got announced many years ago. But well, that game didn't really... well, it got delayed once because they completely restructured its development. But you can kind of see now why these things happen, because maybe somebody at Nintendo, at whoever was originally developing Metroid Prime 4, must have said, this does not look good. This is not going to be a good experience. This is not going to run well. It's not going to look well. People will not like this game. We have to do something. And that's probably what led to that game being delayed. And now it's been made by the original developers, Retro Studios. And that's why things like this happen. You know, so I agree with you. Like, I mean, they should have delayed it longer until it was. Maybe they were intimidated by fans, like, you know what I mean? Well, literally, like, a death threat is definitely intimidated. But I don't think game developers should actually listen to fans.
What I hate about GTA 6 ATM, well, it's a rumor, but it's been 7 years. Possibly will come out when GTA 5 is 10 years old.
That is absolutely. You know, that's actually both hilarious and extremely frustrating at the same time. I don't know how else to put it. I mean, imagine celebrating the 10th anniversary of GTA 5 by releasing GTA 6. I mean, what the fuck, like? I mean, I wouldn't mind if they wanted to celebrate the fucking 15th, 20th anniversary of GTA by releasing a new GTA game. But imagine, like...
Here's what I hate about the rumors, which is highly noted by a notable source, but here it is.
Tell you, man, right now I hate everything about GTA 6. And you know what I hate most of all? Is there is no GTA 6.
Yes, same with Doom 4 going to be Call of Duty. Hi, you play PC? GTA 6 will be a smaller scale to GTA 5.
Okay, that is just... well, I'm just going to jump off the stage after hearing that. That is just... I'm leaving the fucking show after hearing that. What the... I can't even wrap my head around that. Brad's controller. No, I play it on PS4. Welcome, Brad, to Green-HillGaming. Great to have you in the live stream, man. How are you keeping? And I hope you enjoy my Fall Guys live stream. You're welcome, Brad. Welcome. So... My head. 7 plus years since GTA 5. All this time. All this waiting. And apparently GTA 6 is supposed to be smaller than GTA 5. Oh, Lord help me. Oh, Jesus Christ. Man, I couldn't wrap my head around that with a fucking Ring of Saturn. That is just, oh, Jesus H. Christ. Like, you
and
would
will
be
come in 202324, which Jaw 5 will be 1011 years old.
No other gaming company would get away with that. Why is Rockstar getting away with this? 2K or whoever. Why are they getting away with this? Why are people looking at this as a good thing? Oh yes, I can't wait to celebrate the 10th anniversary of GTA 5 by GTA 6. This is great. You know, and they look at a heap of shit like fucking
If the rumor is true, like...
Yeah, well, hopefully it isn't fucking true anyway, put it that way. But that's all we're hearing, man, is rumours and reports and leaks and Billy Bob Joe on Reddit whose uncle knows the actor that played as CJ and saw the dog that was in GTA 5, heard him bark and he understands dog language, said this. I mean, it's literally fucking hearsay, like, you know, for the last 7 years. Like, there's been no, like, concrete information on GTA 6 for 7 years. Like, it's insane. Like, I'm telling you, no gaming company will get away with Rockstar are doing right now. Whether it's fucking Sony, whether it's Microsoft, whether it's Nintendo, whether it's EA, whether it's Activision, no other company, I'm telling you, no other company will get away with it. But because it's Rockstar, everyone is like, okay, it's fine. I can't wait to celebrate 10 years of GTA 5. You know, and then, you know, fucking...
They'll put it on the Switch before GTA 6 comes out.
Oh, stop. You can be sure of it. They'll milk it, man. They'll milk it. I'm telling you, they will milk that game into the fucking colonization, I can't even fucking speak now, of Mars. I'm telling you, man. When we're all fucking living in fucking bubbles over in fucking Mars or the moon somewhere, we'll be playing fucking GTA 5. I'm telling you, man, all they're interested in, man, is making fucking money. And what's that? And the thing is, what is that money being put into if apparently GTA 6 is supposed to be smaller than GTA 5? It's not like they need that money. Oh, Jesus.
Social distancing on Mars.
Social distancing on Mars. I know, yeah, man. I actually seen those bubbles, actually. There's bubble things today. I was walking my dad's home.
GTA 5 Cloud Edition elbow cough.
GTA 5 cloud version. That'll probably happen on Switch, to be honest with you, which will actually piss people off even more, because it's basically a PS3 game. So it wouldn't need to be like on cloud. Oh man, GTA 6, man, fucking source of my nightmares. Oh, I don't know, man. What pisses me off though is just they're fanboys, like the GTA fanboys, who just like defend Rockstar into fucking hell itself. Like, it's just, it makes me sick to my stomach. Like, I know they're using the fact that CD Projekt Red fucked up with Cyberpunk. They're using that as a way to defend the fact that it's been it. Take your time, Rockstar, take your time, you're grand. Fucking time. 7 fucking years. They're having a fucking laugh, like.
Didn't Sony take shots at CDPR as well? Emoji happy tears.
They did? No, I have to look into that. Oh god, that would be... They have a right to. And I hope they do, because Sony
Microsoft are planning on acquiring them in the future.
Good luck with that, Microsoft. Yeah, fucking head of CD Projekt Red and fucking Phil Spencer will get along grand. It just works. But that'll be their fucking their tagline. Microsoft acquires CD Projekt Red. It just works. Good Lord above. But yeah, man, fucking fanboys are using Cyberpunk as an excuse, like, take your time with it. Like, what part of 7 fucking years do people not get, like? 7 years. How long does it take to make a fucking sequel to a game? Cyberpunk. You just got cyberpunked. Telling you, man, that's exactly what happened. Here, I'm telling you, man, there's going to be a second video game crash. Watch. I'm telling you, man, I've been saying it for a long time, but it will happen. It will happen. Like, not everyone is as accepting with these issues as CD Projekt Red would like to hope. There's enough people out there that will fucking say bullshit to this, and I'm telling you, man, they will stop buying these games, and CD Projekt Red will notice a significant drop in their revenue, and it will hit them. Because how do you hurt these companies? How do you get back at these? How do you respond to these companies? Huh? You hit them where it hurts. Their wallet. We are basically walking paychecks. We don't buy the games they don't make money. It's how it works. And that's where the first video game crash happened. Video game companies are releasing shit quality products and people had enough and they no longer bought the games. And that's what happened. And I'm telling you, it'll happen again. I mean, how did Nintendo celebrate the 30th anniversary of the Super Mario series?
From the end of next year, they should focus on next-gen games only.
I agree with you there. I do. I agree with you. 100%, man. They should definitely focus on next-gen. No, you know. But for people who have been looking forward to Cyberpunk for years and years and years, like, considering that game got released on PS4, considering that game got announced for PS4 and PS5, it's just not fair for gamers, you know, for PS4 and Xbox One gamers who were looking forward to this game. It's not fair on them. They shouldn't have to go and buy a PS5. They shouldn't have to go there and buy an Xbox One because CD Projekt Red fucked them over. It's just not right, like.
It's been in development about 8 or 9 years, right?
Like 8 or 9 fucking years, apparently, yeah. That's a long fucking time for a game to be in development, like, you know. And all these people who have been looking forward to playing this game, probably as far back as fucking PS3, so in that case, have been looking forward to playing this game on PS4. And then they get fucked over, and their only response, their only solution is go out and buy a PS5. I mean, they would if they could. Do you know what I mean? Like, and then the other option would be to buy the Xbox Series X. Like, it's just not fair. It's just completely not fair. And I think there's enough people out there that will actually wake up to this bullshit, and they will do something about it. And it won't be leaving an angry Reddit comment or a death threat. It'll be basically they'll stop buying these games. They'll stop buying these blockbuster games that promise the world and give you shit. I'm telling you, they will stop it.
Offering refunds, maybe, emoji happy tears.
Yeah, Sony have to offer refunds, which is actually, it's not even fair on Sony. I know I know, like, there's no other way to do it. Like, you can't get a refund directly from CD Projekt Red, but it's unfair that Sony have been thrown under the bus here. That's what's happening. Sony and Microsoft have been thrown under the bus for this one, and it's not their fault. I mean, the PS4 can handle very powerful games.
GTA San Andreas has better graphics than Cyberjunk.
I would agree. From what I've seen, it's laughable. From what I've seen, and I'm telling you, man, no other company would fucking. I don't know why I was being up Rockstar again here. Fucking, how much I fucking so angry with GTA 6 right now. But yeah, it's just, it looks shit, and they knew it looked shit. And they didn't show people it looked shit.
Game should have been pushed to 2077.
That's a good one. That's the fucking best joke of the month. I love it. Oh my god. Literally released in the year that the game had it. But yeah, just wait for it. There'll be a second video game crash. I am telling you, it will single-handedly shake up the video game industry. I'm telling you, man, it's like it has Keanu Reeves in it. You know, it's open world. Oh my god, you know, look what you can do in the game. And then when it releases Keanu Reeves.
When was the last crash?
Keanu Reeves looks like fucking Steve from Minecraft, for fuck's sake. When was the last crash? Oh yeah, there was only one video game crash. Back in the 80s. It was around the time of Atari, and game developers were releasing games of terrible quality, but high prices. Terrible quality at high prices. And gamers had enough, and they just stopped buying games. They stopped buying consoles, and there was just a massive crash. I mean, Atari lost so much money. A lot of people credit E.T. as the video game crash, but it wasn't just E.T. It was just these companies were sitting on their holes and doing
Steve
nothing.
From Minecraft, emoji happy tears.
I'm telling you, man. That's what he fucking looks like, man. That's the quality. I'm telling you, man, they promised the world. I mean, Keanu Reeves standing on stage, look at me, I'm Keanu. I know he's a fucking, you know, he's Keanu Reeves is cool and all that, but I just mean, like, in terms of the game, like, I mean, everyone was like, oh my god, it's Keanu Reeves, he's in the game, this is amazing. Atari, the greatest of all time. But yeah, they were like... Yeah, they promised everything, man. And as I said, man, in the end, man, all we got was fucking Steve from Minecraft. Really showing his meat. Literally showing his meat. But, that's what we got. That's what we got in the end.
Atari Hotel.
Atari Hotel. But that's happening with Atari. They released shit quality games, and the gamers had enough. Like they were like, we're not fucking buying this anymore, and they stopped. And there was nobody playing games. I'm swear to God, man, there was nobody playing games. That was the first video game crash, and it's gonna happen again. It's gonna happen again. In fact, it's already happening.
Nintendo saved the gaming industry back then. Sound a good console.
And not just Nintendo. They contributed to it, but it wasn't just like, well, I don't know, like I don't want to be Nintendo, I don't want to sound like a Nintendo fanboy. I suppose I agree with you. Soldier Boy console. Yeah, I kind of agree with you, because to be fair, Sega did come along after Nintendo, so they did, yeah. See, what it was is Nintendo were making arcade machines. So Donkey Kong, for instance, was huge in the arcades, and Nintendo were making a shit ton of money. I don't know if Donkey Kong came out after the video game crash or before or during it, but I know that Donkey Kong really kind of set alight the gaming industry again.
Sega Xbox.
The Sega Xbox, oh god. Hopefully no, man, that acquisition will not happen. I just couldn't stick that acquisition, to be honest with you. Know, if Microsoft bought Sega, I would just completely lose my fucking shit, to be honest. I'm trying to think, Chad, do you know if Donkey Kong released after, before, or during the video game crash? Because I don't really know. But I know that it was a massive success for not only the gaming industry, but for Nintendo. It really propelled Nintendo into the gaming industry. And then they released...
Sonic is stale.
Sonic is more stale, man, than fucking... than Brady Murphy right now. Who's Brady Murphy? Staler than Peggy Toomey's fucking bread, man, seriously. But it's beyond stale, man, to be fair. But yeah, I suppose you could say that Nintendo saved the gaming industry. But definitely...
Xbox can...
have Sonic. I mean, I mentioned earlier in the live stream I've been playing a lot of Sackboy: A Big Adventure lately, and that game has given me such a fresh experience in platforming. I've never experienced anything like it before. Like, I don't want to play a Sonic game where you're a werewolf, you're a storyteller, you're a knight. You know, Sonic Mania was great. No, to be fair, I like Sonic Mania. But honestly, I'm not buying an Xbox just to play Sonic. I'm not going to buy an Xbox to play Doom either. So they can keep these companies and they can shove them where the fucking sun don't shine. Because I'm not going to be supporting it.
Sonic Adventures 32021?
It is rumoured.
Or 2.
It's been rumoured actually for a long time. That this acquisition happened, it would probably be owned. It's like, it mightn't be owned on Xbox. Again, like, what it would probably be is...
whatever the last Sonic Adventure was.
Yeah, it was Sonic Adventure 2 was the last one. Or no, technically it was Sonic Adventure 2 DX. I actually had that on the GameCube. Oh, I loved that, actually. That was a great game. Back in the day, man. Along with Simpsons Road Rage. Oh, man. And Super Mario Sunshine. I love those. I love my GameCube. Oh, man, that brings back so many memories, actually, to be honest with you. But yeah, we are on the verge of a second video game crash, unfortunately. I mean, I was saying earlier, just look at how Nintendo celebrated the 30th anniversary of Mario, particularly when it comes to Super Mario 3D All-Stars. Like, instead of doing what Activision did with remaking Spyro the Dragon and Crash Bandicoot, or what Capcom did
got to go eat now.
No problem, Chad. What are you having? What are you eating? I need to know. So, you know, Capcom did with Resident Evil remakes, and Square Enix did with Final Fantasy VII remake, and then Nintendo come out there and say, oh, we'll give them Super Mario 64 again, as if they haven't played this game.
Chad.
Yeah, Chad, see you next time. Thanks for watching the live stream, man. Hope you enjoyed. Instead of giving us a full-on remake or remaster at the very least of Super Mario 64, they give us the game again. Like, oh, so look, nobody played Super Mario 64. They never played it on the Virtual Console and the Wii and the Wii U. We'll give them the game again. It's so fucking cheap, like, and lazy of them. So you've got these companies, man, who are just taking the lazy way out, like. And you've got companies that are just sitting on piles of cash. And then you got companies that will blatantly lie to their consumers. You've got companies that will, like, you know, that will say, like, oh well, you know, Cyberpunk was shit on PS4, but sorry we didn't give you the opportunity to see how shit it was. To give you an opportunity to decide for yourself whether you wanted it or not. That's just, I don't even know how to explain that. Like, I don't even know if I can explain just how wrong that is, like. I'm telling you, if Microsoft doesn't acquire Sega, I think Sega need to come back and make consoles again.
Anything interest you in Nindies?
Nindies. Yeah, there was a game where you play as cats. I'm gonna get the name of that game, actually. You know me and cats, man. We all love cats. If someone doesn't like cats, they should be put down. If you don't like cats, then I don't like you. No, I'm only joking. But no, there's a game about cats. And it's a fighting game. And you can actually play online. So it's basically just a big massive cat fight. I'll get the name of the game now for you. Oh man, 2 seconds now. I think that was the only game that actually interested me, to be honest with you. There might have been a few that I missed, to be fair. I will say I like the look of Super Meat Boy forever, but I haven't played much of the first one. Ah, where's it gone, man? I'll just type in cat game, Switch. Cat game. Oh, I don't know. Fisty Fluffs. I'll read it out to you, will I? I think it's coming to all consoles, actually. Fisty Fluffs is a weird Switch timed exclusive. Do you consent to sell your soul? I do. So why not? Not much of a soul left anyway. The Nintendo Indie Showcase highlights a new brawler called Fisty Fluffs. With the game centering around cats getting into intense fights. Debuting earlier today and bringing in tons of announcements, the Nintendo Indie World Showcase, new releases, announcement of a bizarre new launch exclusive brawler, Fisty Fluffs. Centering around a group of cats getting into action-packed fights, the fighting game looks to be a wonderful over-the-top experience that allows multiple players to duke it out to be crowned the last feline standing. Much like titles such as Gang Beasts and Party Animals, it seems the majority of the combat is physics-based, where players are able to fling nearby objects at their foes and send them flying with well-timed attacks. So, oh, it looks crazy. That's the game that stood out to me. I tell you, I'm not remotely interested in Among Us, to be honest with you. I was kind of hoping that it would be Fall Guys, but it's too soon for Fall Guys because they said the developers and publishers said that they're focusing on the PS4 and PC community right now because they want them to trust them, you know, the opposite to CD Projekt Red, basically. I reckon they won't be. I reckon that Fall Guys won't appear on other consoles for at least another 6 months. At least. But Among Us, first of all, that game is free. on mobile, and it's like 4 something on Switch. So it can stay on Switch, to be honest with you. It's great that Switch has a big game like that, fair use to them, but it just ain't doing anything for me right now. And I still don't know what the hell the game is about, to be honest. I don't even want to know what it's about, to be honest. And there was a couple of other games in there as well, like, but I was kind of half watching it, to be honest. I was half watching it. I should have just continued with my live stream yesterday and just watched it on my phone. But it was not major. I'd like a sequel. There was a game that released there years ago, originally released on the Wii U. I think it's on all consoles now. It was called, shit, what's it called? Man, I forget the name of it. Little Inferno. Where you literally just burn things. That was the objective of the game, which is burning things. I wouldn't mind a sequel to that game, not to be honest. Oh, I just landed on the... Oh man. See that for landing? You wouldn't see right there landing and playing that well. Do you like my costume? Basically a combination of an elf and a snowman. Do you have to jump with these? Did you know I actually haven't qualified beyond the second stage yet? Oh no, I did once, didn't I? Fucking hell. And there's a knack to this stage that I haven't figured out yet. Exit.
Elf and snow person.
An elf. I'm actually surprised they actually call it snowman in this game, which I'm pleasantly surprised with. Because I found it really annoying in Animal Crossing that they called it a snow person. I reckon there's a load of like feminist, like politically correct people working at Nintendo, I'd say. And they were like, hey, why is it called a snowman? Yeah man, surprisingly, they're called snowmen. It's actually fantastic how you can mix and match the costumes in this game. I'll show you that. No. Is it around me? See? Snowman. I actually think I might just switch to the main show for now. They might mix and match, will they? The original every round in Fall Guys in one big lucky dip. The main show might more than likely will mix it up. Because I haven't qualified to the final stage yet. Oh god. Here, the Phantom Disliker hasn't made an appearance yet on the live stream. Although, like, is it even worth calling the person a Phantom Disliker at this stage? Because I think they pretty much revealed their identity. Now it actually feels strange to see an original stage, considering I'll be playing so much of the Season 3 stages. Oh, it doesn't feel the same without the Christmas music.
The one disliker with about 3 accounts.
I'd say more, to be honest. Imagine, like, you know, why people just can't be themselves. You know, life in general, but particularly when it comes to YouTube, is just beyond me, like. This obsession with how many subs you have and how many likes your content gets. What is the point of it all? Like, you're not going to be PewDiePie. You're not going to be T-Series. Like, so it's just pointless worrying about how many subs you have, because
I'm trying to get famous too. Bye. Emoji happy tears. Emoji happy tears.
That was hilarious, man, wasn't it? Oh, some people, man. Some people on YouTube. But imagine though, if I had 200 subs, right, and somebody else had 400 subs, and they were like, haha, I have double the amount of subs you have, and I get so many views, and I get so many people on my live stream. So I could just turn around to them and say, yeah, but PewDiePie has like a ton, millions more subs than you do, and it's far better than you. Do you know what I mean? So what would be the point in worrying about how many subs you have, unless you're a big massive YouTuber, and especially if you're making money off it. But if you're just Billy down the road, or Mary up the fucking road, or anybody in between that fucking road, you're just a person on YouTube, you know. So just, I would say to those people, just come off your high horse and just be yourself. And if you're streaming a game, just do that. Just stream a game, and if people want to watch your streams, they'll watch your streams, and if they don't, they don't. Netflix, we've just added what the fuck is a docu-series? I don't know. Netflix, you recommend this shit to me like there's no tomorrow. Docu-series. The Ripper. Oh, in the late 1970s, British police struggled to identify, let alone capture, the serial killer known throughout the world as the Yorkshire Ripper. The Yorkshire Ripper. I thought it was fucking Jack the Ripper. Fucking bootleg. You need bootleg Jack, that's all he is. And Yorkshire Ripper. Me hole. I'm actually watching a very good series at the moment. I think I'm at the end of it now. Messiah. You should actually watch it, man, seriously. It's very, very interesting. I'm at a stage, I won't spoil it in case you do watch it, but I'm at a stage now where they're actually kind of, basically like the CIA are involved in everything. Because they originally thought that he was a terrorist, like, he showed up in the middle of the Middle East, like Syria, and you know, like, so people just thought like that he was a terrorist. But they're now starting to think like that he's actually far more kind of like dangerous than what they actually thought he was originally. So it's really interesting stuff. It kind of, I don't know, it's a bit like Far Cry 5. Not exactly like Far Cry 5. I don't want to tell you it's like Far Cry 5 and then you'd be disappointed, but basically like it revolves around this like leader, like a religious leader who's got people following him, but he claims to be like working for God. Claims, anyway, at least. I'm watching a few things in between as well. I still haven't gotten around to watching what's it called? Stranger Things. I don't know, I'd probably enjoy it, man, but it just, from the outside, it just looks a bit cringy. From the outside looking in, I'd probably watch it and I'd probably love it and I'd probably fucking binge watch all the fucking series, but I don't know, man, there's just something very cringy about it. But again, as I said, don't judge a book by its cover, or don't judge a Netflix series by its cover. But
I
yeah.
can't get into Stranger Things.
Can't ya? That's a bit strange, no? Stranger Things, strange. But
in my opinion, it's brutal. Emoji happy tears.
do you think so? Oh man, that's not a good sign. It's to be honest with you, it's always the big kind of shows that everyone talks about that end up becoming the most cringiest ones and end up becoming the ones that you actually don't end up liking. But it's the smaller ones that you've never heard of that end up being the most enjoyable ones. That for me, that's my experience anyway. With the exception of a few horror ones, the horror ones always end up being good. But these, like, you know, these Game of Thrones and whatnot, like, they just end up being like really cringy. Like,
it's extremely cringe.
is it? Oh, I'm glad I wasn't the only person that thought that. So I can't watch Sabrina either. Not because it's not good, not because it wouldn't be a good story and a good show and good acting, and not because of any of that. It's just because I'm just too much of an OG Sabrina the Teenage Witch fan. It's just because that show brings back the kind of nostalgia that you just cannot express. Like, it's just every day I'd come home from school and I'd watch Sabrina the Teenage Witch. And what was good about it as well is, what was really funny was, every time I went into a new class, like 4th class, 5th class, 6th class, there would be a new season. A new season, of Sabrina the Teenage Witch. So I'd always kind of had something new. I can't put it into words on, but I'm just too much of an OG Sabrina fan to actually... Man, this thing is lagging. Too much of an OG Sabrina the Teenage Witch fan to get into that. Here, I think my broadband is acting up again. Because this feels like 20 frames per second right now or something. Did I tell you about Virgin Media, Damien? The only solution they can offer me right now is to upgrade my TV package. Imagine having issues with your broadband and being told, oh, well, the only way we can give you a new modem or to increase your broadband speed is to basically give you a TV package to go along with it. I mean, I don't want the TV package. I don't give two fucks about the TV. I barely even watch TV, to be honest with you, like. And they're offering me that fucking shit, like. Gobshite. Oh yes, my snowman. And it's actually called Snowman, which is great to see. Equip. Oh man, I love it. Ha! You got the hat and everything. But he's a bit of a green snowman at the moment, so we're going to change that. It looks like a gone off snowman, whatever that means. Yeah, I think my broadband will be completely gone here now.
Haven't watched Sabrina either. Lot of Netflix stuff is very lefty, lol. That's why I don't watch much Netflix shows.
Ah, they are, man. Do you know what? Actually, come to think of it, you're spot on. I've been watching. Don't laugh now, but I've been watching Star Trek.
Also, I got my new internet box today, 5 gigahertz.
5 gigabytes. Oh man, give me that, man. Oh, give me some of that, man. I want 5 gigabytes. Oh my god, man, that would be unreal. It just pisses me off that they can't give me a fucking broadband box, an internet box. It's as simple as them just give me a box and put the fucking cable into it.
It's about 130 MB.
Oh, gigahertz, sorry. That's insane though, because I only have 32 megabytes. Like no, like, which is just fucking. It's grand. It does the job, like, but not when lately. No, the broadband speed has been dropping. Yeah, man, I was on the phone to them last week, and I was telling them that my broadband was
my
cutting
download
off.
speed on PS5 went from 40 MBs to 92 MBs.
Ah, man. Oh, Jesus Christ, man. I'd nearly fucking, do you know what, man? I'd nearly cancel my TV subscription with Virgin Media and broadband and just say fuck off them, and then just get like, what are you with Sky broadband? Just get the broadband you have, like, and just like, stick to Netflix for TV, or not for TV, for shows. Because they're actually pissing me off, and I was telling them that my broadband speed was going slow and that I was cutting off. And I told them, can I get faster broadband?
You should be eligible for a new box. Yes.
I was trying it, and that's the thing.
Here,
I was actually, that's what I was ringing them up for. I was actually ringing them up to say...
Oh wait, you're on PS4, right?
I am on PS4 at the moment. I'm always playing Fall Guys on PS4. But it was, I was there to them, I was saying, can I get faster broadband? Can I get a new modem? And they were like, oh yeah.
Snowman. Next time you're on PS5, check what your bandwidth is.
Yeah, I think I checked it there once. You see, it was fine up until now, like. It was even fine, like, I actually thought that it might have something to do with the PS5. I thought that the PS5 might be kind of eating bandwidth. But it was fine even when I had the PS5. So it's been happening like in the last week or so. But I thought I'd be eligible for a new box as well, like, considering that I've actually been with this company before they were Virgin Media, before they were UPC. Probably is, yeah, I can't remember what it was, no, I'll take a note later on. But I've actually been with this company as far back as when they were core.
If you got a 5 gigahertz, it's a huge upgrade.
Yeah, I want that, man. I want better broadband, like, I actually want it, like, I'm paying 70 odd euro for 32 megabyte broadband, like, for fuck's sake. And it was with them as far back as when they were core, and I'm paying them every month. I pay them, I don't miss one single bill. And I told him, I said, can I get faster broadband, considering that new customers can get like fucking 1 gigabyte broadband, you know, cheaper than what I'm paying. And they were like, yeah, we'll see what... It's very bad. They were like, oh, we'll see what we can do. We'll see what we can do. And they basically come back and say, like, well, we have to upgrade your TV package as well. And I was there to...
Can't even get 3.2 anymore.
Exactly, it's non-existent. It doesn't even exist anymore, right? And the fellow I was talking to, like, I thought first he was going to start me out, like, he said, yeah, we'll do something there, so, you know, we'll give you faster broadband. And he dared to me saying, we have to upgrade your TV package if you want this, because the two of them are connected, like, they do both together, which is fucking retarded, like. It actually, seriously, like, is actually stupid, like. But yeah, that's what they were saying to me anyway. I'm gonna check there now. So I checked the broadband speed online. Like, you can do a broadband speed test online, like. So I'll check now. It seems to be okay now. It seems to be kind of in and around 30 gigabytes or megabytes. I'm telling you, man, they're gobsites, to be honest with you, man. Just gonna comment on
I'd say have a look at their packages.
I did, man. I was looking. See, like, the thing is, like, I don't want to have to fucking get a package of TV. Sorry, no, I'm just texting at the same time. Yeah, it's a nuisance, man. I was looking at the packages, like, but they're all like TV and broadband. I have TV, like, I have a TV package at the moment, but what they want me to do is they want me to fucking upgrade my TV package as well. They're idiots, like, seriously. Like, you should be able to have separate broadband. So you should be able to have TV and broadband separately, like, with them. It's insane. Man, it's like going into Penny's and looking for a scarf. And they're like, sorry, we can't give you this scarf because it goes with, you have to get the gloves with the scarf. And it's like going in there, like, with no hands. But I have no hands. And you're like, sorry, you have to buy the gloves with the scarf. That's what it's like, man. Oh, it's ridiculous.
Oh, surely you can get something similar price.
Yeah, It'd be the same price, but it's just I just don't want them coming in fucking moving shit around, like saying, "Oh, here's a new TV box," when I don't need it. Like, I'm very fucking weird like that. I'm very fucking ADHD kind of fucking shit when it comes to that. Like, I just like I don't want them going anywhere near my TV. I don't want them to upgrade my TV package. I just want them to give me fucking better
Sure, if I got TV, it would have been like €80 altogether. TV, broadband, and phone.
Fuck, that's actually not everything combined. Like, it actually isn't that bad. Like, oh, look, I'm just know that. The second one that I got into, she was basically telling me how Wi-Fi
and you're
works.
paying €70?
I am paying €70 for a basic TV package and for broadband speed that doesn't even exist anymore. I mean, they're absolutely robbing cunts. And you know, I think at the start of every year, they send out this letter saying to improve our services, to give you the best service, we need to increase our prices. Can you believe that? I'm still on 32 fucking megabytes, and I'm still getting the same shit fucking challenge that I got fucking the previous year. So how
That's
the fuck?
Terrible.
It's unbelievable. How the fuck they think they're actually giving me the best experience is beyond me. Do you know what I mean? It's fucking ridiculous, like. I'm gonna ring those fuckers again next week, and I'm swear to God, I'm not gonna be as nice as I was last week. I'm gonna fucking snap, like. Because last week there was this one on the phone to me, and she was basically talking down to me like I don't know how Wi-Fi works. I said, girl, I've had this Wi-Fi, right, for over 10 years now. And I'm only having the problem now. I said to her, I think I know how my Wi-Fi works. And then she was like, I was explaining to her what the problem was, yeah? And then she was there to me. She said, I'm sorry now, but you had your turn to speak. I turned around to her, I said, here, I'm the customer. I'm the one with the problem. I'll take as much time as I need.
Facebook bash everything you can.
I actually will, to be honest with you, man. I'll fucking disgrace the fuckers, man. Seriously. That's what I'll do. I'll leave a big long Facebook message, email, the whole lot, like. Shame the fuckers. I tell you, I should have turned around to her and I should have said to her when she was saying that shit to me, like when she was saying, like, you know, you've had your turn to talk. I was gonna say to her, I should have said, here, this isn't the fucking Tonight Show. We've been something wrong at all, like.
It's what my ma did for the better internet box, haha.
Oh really? That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make the point that they're forcing a TV package on me. They're forcing a sales pitch on me that I don't want and that I don't need. That's what I'm going to do.
She emailed, ring, and also Facebook bash them.
Fucking right too. That's true. That's the best way to do it, actually, isn't it? That's what I'm going to do now. And you know me, man. I'm like a dog with a bone, like, so I won't let it go, like. I'll have them fucking shut down by the fucking time finished. I'll do a YouTube video on them. Johnny Talks, Virgin Media.
Have to fight for what you want, man.
Very true, man. Very true. That is true, man. Give me your tail. I'm fighting for that tail right now.
You know what I hate?
What?
A small business can make a minor mistake. It will never be forgotten and the business will crash.
That is actually so true, man. That is so true. Like, a small business, like, you know, can be taken down so quickly. But then these big fucking companies, man, they get away with shit, like, don't they? Is that what you meant, yeah?
Big companies such as Apple, Virgin Media, Vodafone Ed will always be rich.
Yep. And it's disgusting, like. That is so true. That is actually so true, man. Oh man, the likes of Apple, man, can just do what they want, man. I mean, they owe the European Union money, and then that money is kind of owed to us, kind of a thing. We all know about that, like, and they have yet to pay it. And then, like, their zombified consumers will defend it, like, you know, just because they want the next fucking iPhone. And then, like, the politicians and businessmen will defend them because they know that it brings in jobs. So, oh man, yeah, it's bullshit, man, the kind of shit they get away with, like, you know. It's like a real life Umbrella Corporation type thing, you know. Like, I think Capcom are telling the story of the Umbrella Corporation, and other movie makers and video game makers that tell similar stories of similar corporations. That's what they're trying to tell. They're trying to tell the story of, like, shadow corporations that feel they're above the law. They work in secret, they work underground. They can't be seen, you know? These untouchable corporations that, again, feel they're above the law. You know, they're always told in movies and they're told in games as well. And you're right, man, the small businesses, they're the ones who fucking get taken down to the slightest of mistakes, like. Yeah, I uploaded a video of Zack Boy A Big Adventure. I think it just went live there now. Well, not live, it's uploaded. I won't spoil the video, man. It's absolutely fantastic, man. I swear, man, the amount of surprises that game has given me. Just what a fresh experience. I'll give you a hint. It centers around the soundtrack of the game. And what a soundtrack it has, man. It's actually available on Spotify. But I'm not going to listen to it yet, because if I listen to the soundtrack, it's going to spoil it, man. I mean, when I play a level now in that game, I don't know what song is going to come at me. And it's an amazing kind of surprise to have, like, you know.
Look at all the small business that are more or less in trouble due to the pandemic. And look at what business are getting richer.
Oh, stop, man. The small businesses, they're being thrown under the bus, man, aren't they? They're just being left there to rot, like, you know. So who cares about fucking, you know, Paddy, who has built his, like, you know, local pub from the ground up, you know, for the last 15 years, only to see it, you know, be shut down, you know, because of lockdowns and because of the fact that he doesn't have the money to support it. So who cares about him, you know? Nobody cares about him. But then you got fucking Apple, you know, who will continue to make a shit ton of fucking money, you know, whether there's a lockdown or not, because they're so rich and they have all that money, you know. Like, wouldn't it be nice to see Apple, you know, like, fork out a bit of money, like, to support these small companies, you know? And everyone likes to be a tree hugger, don't they? Everyone likes to protect the planet and talk about, you know, how they want to fight for people's rights, don't they? But then they completely bury their heads in the sand when they actually realise that it's actually slave workers, children slave workers, who are actually making the parts for these fucking phones, stuck in mines, cobalt mines.
I want to know if those businesses have to pay rent and or property tax even when they're closed.
Probably not, to be honest. It's insane, man, isn't it? And man, the amount of people that defend it, like, is just sickening, like. It is absolutely sickening. Now, the kind of things people will defend
nowadays. The small businesses, I mean.
The small businesses, oh, sorry. Sorry, I got a bit confused there. I know what you mean, though. Like, there's so much that they have to actually fucking pay up, like, I mean, like, you don't see Apple fucking paying their tax, like, you know. Push it over, thank you. I don't think he saw me. He just set it up to me. What the fuck? That was my hoop. The bastard took my hoop. me hoop. Me fucking hoop. I need a gold hoop right now. This second. Bastards.
Dog shit country,
shit.
to be honest.
Sure is, man. You know what? For a small little island in the ocean of the world, we're the most corrupt country on the planet, man. Seriously. We really are, like. You know the way Hollywood, and to an extent the video game industry, every form of entertainment. Now this is a weird kind of thing that I've picked up, that I've noticed now, right? And I don't know where I'm going with it, but I'm gonna just say it anyway. Do you know how we see so many like movies are centered around like villains? Who is in the live stream?
Hi.
Fishy Gang. Say hi one more time and you've been put into timeout. Okay, timeout.
Hi.
Stammer. I was gonna say, you know the way you've got so many like movies that make the villain look cool. It's cool to be the villain. It's cool to be the bad guy. Like where like bad is portrayed as good. Or being bad is portrayed as good, and it's like, you know, it's glamorized. And yeah, basically what I'm saying is like, what if that is done deliberately? So like when these like shady corporations like rise up, like, you know, people almost see it as cool. You know, that kind of way. I can't quite articulate what I'm trying to say, but I just look around and I don't see enough people standing up against, you know, these massive like corporations like Apple and the people who run them. And you know what goes on in the world, like people don't do enough to stand up to it. And as I mentioned earlier, you know, all these tree huggers, all these like climate change activists or specifically human rights activists, like they're very selective in terms of what they want to actually highlight, aren't they? Extremely selective. Because why aren't they talking about fucking like slave fucking children who are like stuck in cobalt mines so they can create the parts for these iPhones, and, you know, making fucking Nike runners and stuff, you know, that are like stuck in these factories. I mean, who's talking about that? Who's talking about that? I mean, all these gobshites, man, on their fucking iPhones and smartphones that are actually made by these people, and then they're typing like how we should fight for human rights. And another thing before I go, and this is only something that I realised recently, and I actually think that I actually might make this a Johnny Talk live stream very soon, and it's about, you know, the way like Last of Us 2 was an inclusive game because it included lesbians, and there was even a transsexual and it, you know, it told this like lesbian story. And it was so inclusive. Yeah, and you know, like how Spider-Man, both Spider-Man games, like Spider-Man and Spider-Man Miles Morales, has like the LGBT flags everywhere, you know, very inclusive, yeah? When's the last time you played a Down syndrome as the main character of a game? Or somebody that had ADHD? Or somebody that had like one hand or one leg? Or any other form of disability? When's the last time you saw that as the main character of the game? When's the last time you saw that as the main story of the game? Because I sure as hell haven't. What about them? What about disabled people? What about people with severe disabilities and severe mental health issues? You know, does inclusion only include LGBTQ+, and people of a particular colour, or a race, or a religion? So yeah, I think people are very selective, and I always spoke about this, but I think I actually might make that the next theme of my Johnny Talks video. You know, how about we get true inclusion, true social acceptance? There's actually a story right now being told on Emmerdale. You know me, I like watching my soap operas, you know me. Emmerdale. And it's about this woman, I forget her name, and she got pregnant, and she found out that her baby was going to have, and this is actually interesting part, so actually take notice of this part. She found out that her baby was going to have Down syndrome. So she has now made the decision to abort her baby, or terminate her baby, whatever terminology they want to use today, because she just didn't want to look after a Down syndrome child. Like, whoa. First of all, I don't even know how to respond to that, to be honest with you. Because you hear people talk about, like, you know, abortion in extreme circumstances. But aborting a baby because it has a disability, damn. Like, you know the way, like damn. So that's going on. But, like, the interesting part, and I think this is the part I'm actually going to leave with. The interesting part there is, for all the people who say that it's just a fetus, it's not a living person, then how do you know why are you saying my baby is going to have Down syndrome?
Miles Morale.
I did, man. It was, first of all, Psycho, welcome to Green-HillGaming, man. Great to have you. This is the end of the live stream, by the way. My apologies. I completed it, man. Completed it 3 times. Not once, not twice, but 3 times. I platinumed as well. Great game. Fantastic game. But you know the way people say, people who support abortion say that when you're pregnant, the fetus is just a fetus. It's not a living thing. Then why then does this mother, would-be mother anyway at least, why is she addressing it as, oh, my baby is going to have Down syndrome, so I'm going to abort my baby? So isn't she therefore admitting that it is a life form, and that she is thinking about it from a life form, if she's going to say that it's going to have, imagine ending your life, your baby's life, because it has Down syndrome. Can you imagine that? Like, insane. Yet we live in a world where we're supposed to, we live in a world like where, you know, to respect people for who they are and what they are, regardless. But so look, if they have Down syndrome, we'll abort them. I mean, what a backwards world we live in. Jesus Christ. I don't know if we can get any more backwards than that, like, but I'll tell you one thing, man. Aborting a baby because they have Down syndrome is absolutely sickening. It's evil, really, is what it is. Yeah. Okay, dokie. Nice snowman, I love it. So that is the end of my Fall Guys Season 3 live stream. I've reached level 9. Not too bad. Not too bad. 21 levels left. Crazy carry on, doesn't it? Okie dokie, so I will thank you all for watching the live stream, first of all. Much appreciated. And I'll see you next time on Green-HillGaming. I'll probably return soon, actually. Sooner than you could actually imagine. I might return soon to do another live stream. If not, it'll be later on tonight. So, yeah, again, thanks for watching. And I will see you next time on Green-HillGaming. The snowman says goodbye. See you, Psycho. And thanks for dropping by. Your name is funny. It's Gas saying Psycho. See you, Psycho. And I will see you next time on Green-HillGaming.